Do I believe in absolute truth? I believe in effective theories. So let me tell you what an effective theory is. An effective theory says basically that I can, if I can't measure something, I don't have to worry about it. In the sense that, for example, let's take Newton's laws. Newton's laws work just fine, but we know that eventually we have to take into account relativity if things were going really fast, or we have to take into account quantum mechanics if we were looking at really tiny scales. But for the scales we observe, you don't have to worry about the fact that a ball is made up of atoms. It's perfectly fine to think of it as a ball with some mass, because you would never be able to measure the effects of the atoms on the ball when you're just throwing the ball. So I guess I believe that there's a truth that we know because it applies to the world as we've seen it, as we've measured it. That's not to say that there can't be other underlying truths that you can see if you could really see things better, if you could test them better, if you could measure them better. So I think anything we know could be upset if you look at regimes outside of the regime of which we've studied them. So, but that's not to say the truth isn't absolute. It's absolute at the scales that we've seen it. But it's just not absolute in the sense of applying at the most fundamental scales.